Et c'est parti pour Draugen, donc. Donc pour ce qui est de l'histoire, nous sommes Edward, accompagné d'Alice, une jeune fille, à la recherche de notre sœur Betty qui a disparu en Norvège, et les dernières nouvelles que nous avions d'elle menaient à un petit village perdu de Grahavik. Sauf qu'en arrivant, il n'y a personne dans le village. Edward Cullen, on est un vampire pour la facette? Non. Non, même si on n'a pas l'air de prendre souvent le soleil, effectivement. Et du coup, on est arrivé dans ce village où il n'y avait personne, les gens qui étaient censés nous accueillir n'étaient pas là. Du coup, on dort dans le canapé du salon en se demandant quand est-ce qu'ils vont arriver. Et alors que on s'est rendu compte en fouillant un peu tout ça, que la ville, enfin le village était séparé littéralement en deux factions différentes, qu'il y avait eu le meurtre ou un accident avec la mort d'une petite fille, qui est l'enfant, qui est la fille de ceux chez qui on était censé loger. Des accusations de meurtre, tout ça, et nous avons trouvé un cadavre pendu, non loin de l'église. Et alors que nous avions passé une nuit agitée, alors que nous pensions vraiment être seuls dans ce village, l'église en face s'est mise à sonner, tout d'un coup. Et du coup, nous allons voir qui est en train de faire sonner la cloche de l'église. Est-ce qu'on va enfin rencontrer quelqu'un de vivant, du coup, dans ce village? Que s'est-il passé ici? Encore plein de mystères. Tout. Je n'ai pas d'eau sur moi. Le temps que ça charge, je vais chercher de l'eau.
Is that a bell?
The church bell. Someone's here. Maybe Betty.
Why would Betty ring the church bell?
Perhaps she's in trouble. I need to get to the church right now.
Wait, isn't it more likely to be the person you saw the other night? We should be careful.
I told you, I'm not sure that was anything. Come on.
Go ahead. I'll catch up with you before you get there. I need a minute to think about all of this.
Ma sœur, vite! Attends, je pouvais regarder, oui.
Do you see anyone?
They must be inside the church.
Par contre, j'adore parce qu'il assume forcément que c'est sa sœur, hein, qui a fait le... Oh, petite... qui a fait sonner la cloche. C'est pas quelqu'un d'autre, c'est sa sœur. C'est forcément sa sœur. En même temps, notre personnage fait une certaine obsession sur sa sœur. C'est un peu flippant, disons-le. Hein. C'est pas très rassurant cette façon qu'il a de tout le temps appeler après sa sœur. Vite, courons. Non, c'est pas le moment de dessiner. C'est le moment d'aller voir qui fait sonner cette cloche. Vite, avant que cette personne ne s'en aille. Par contre, des lettres qu'on a lues et tout ça, personne n'a vu sa sœur hein, ici. Hein. C'est comme si elle était jamais arrivée. Du coup, on cherche peut-être dans le vent. C'est très possible qu'on cherche dans le vent, actuellement. Et qu'on se soit retrouvé pris dans un autre mystère alors qu'à la base on venait juste pour notre sœur.
July 24th, memorial service. A commemoration.
All these fresh graves. Do you think that maybe
No.
Betty...
I'd know.
But
You wouldn't understand. Elizabeth and I, we have a bond.
God, Edward. Your obsession with her is really starting to grate.
The bell's still ringing.
Let's check inside the church.
No one's touched these since yesterday. Regardless of how they got past the boards, there's someone in there.
Who did this?
Someone who'd lost their faith.
Gone fishing?
God is not here.
Well, of course he isn't. You won't find God in a church. God is the wind in the trees, the grass between your toes, the brook that runs
That's
through.
nature, not God.
Can you peek through the boards? See anyone?
No,
Listen! The bell! They're still in there!
Ouais, mais si on peut pas passer.
Hello? I heard the bell.
This is giving
I'm
me
here
the
to help.
heebie-jeebies.
These boards look flimsy enough to break.
Allons-y.
Look at that. The Ethel becomes an Edward. I didn't think you had it in you, old fruit.
Be quiet. Betty? Are you here? Hello? This is Edward Harden. I'm looking for my sister, Elizabeth.
Stop shouting, Edward. We're alone. There are only ghosts here. What's this rope for?
The bell.
This is the bell we heard ringing?
I don't see any other bells.
So you have to stand here and pull this rope to ring it.
Yes.
But there was no one here. You didn't see anyone, right?
No. No one.
Ghosts. I'm telling you, it's ghosts. So what happened to the hunchback of Grovik?
They must be here still. There's only the one exit.
Maybe it was the wind.
A church bell's too heavy. It can't have been the wind. I mean... I don't know. Maybe it was the wind. There's no one here.
I don't like that sound. Please stop.
Lissy, look. Betty's gloves. They are definitely Betty's.
Oh,
She got
Pete's
these in
sake.
Boston before she left for New York. She bought them at Woolworth. I remember the day She's here.
Where? And why would she leave her clothes lying around? It doesn't make
Breadcrumbs.
sense.
She's sending me a message. She knew I'd recognize her gloves, her hat. She's left a trail for me to follow, like Ariadne's red thread.
We're not in a labyrinth.
Betty will have left more crumbs.
Betty, you're turning into such a pill.
Mais c'est petit.
What happened here?
The sign on the door. God is not here.
Isn't this a fire hazard?
They're not always lit. Each candle represents a single prayer.
That's a lot of prayers.
There were a lot of deaths.
Je peux pas interagir avec. Ah si.
Jesus looks sad.
What reason would Jesus have to be happy?
Don't be blasphemous.
Given that this is all fiction, blasphemy is a contradiction.
Heretic. I've never seen you read the Bible before.
I've read the Bible many times. It's an important historical document. For he is our peace, who hath made both one, and hath broken down the middle wall of partition between us.
Did you just translate that into Old English?
I happen to know the verse by heart.
You still manage to surprise me sometimes.
Ok. Des Vikings.
The church book, a record of births and deaths.
So we can find out what happened to the people in the
Ça
village?
serait bien.
And Elizabeth. I mean, if she was dead,
Her name would be in the book.
vandals. They tore it to pieces.
Ah.
I don't think the missing pages left the church. Look.
Ah. Alors.
How many pages are missing?
I counted 4.
They're probably all still here. I know. Let's make it a competition. 1-0 to Team Me.
C'en est pas une, ça?
I wanted you to find that one. I know what a rotten loser you are. The final dinner.
The Last Supper. Who taught you about the New Testament?
I pick up on things. Most folks aren't heathens, like you.
What are you doing? We're in a church.
Thought you didn't believe in God.
I do believe in civility.
Found another one. You get it. It's right here.
Alors.
Just one more page missing.
Et là, il y en a pas mal des noms hein, sur cette feuille. Cette page-là, il y a eu du mort. Hein. Il y a eu du mort, il y a eu du mort. Hein.
Where are you going?
Ah, il me semblait que par là, il aurait pu y avoir une feuille.
Where are you going?
Je reviens, je reviens.
Stop it. Stop it.
Non, je continue. Rien que pour t'embêter. Où est la dernière page?
They considered this a sacred place. For them to destroy it. This was an act of desperation and anger.
Là, il y en avait une. Ah, j'avais pas vu ça.
2 for 2. A tie. Good job, Teddy, old
Stop,
bean.
Lissy. This is not a game. Betty's out there. All
Oh,
alone.
horse feathers. Stop being so gosh darn tedious, Edward. Bitty, bitty, bitty. Will you ever shut up about your precious Betty? Put those pages back in the book, and I'll stop trying to cheer you up.
Et ça, c'est quoi?
What's that?
The last sermon that was held here.
What does it say?
The vicar's handwriting is hard to decipher, and the language. He talks about the village being divided for 20 years. This sermon was held on the anniversary of the accident this past summer. He's asking the congregation to help heal old wounds, to forgive, move on. Something to the effect of, you sit in separate aisles in God's house.
Like Ruth's drawing. I told you, she was perceptive.
La division.
It sounds like Grovik was split in two, between those who stood by Johann and those who supported Frederick.
Because of Ruth?
This sermon is from before that. No, this is all about the preceding 20 years of division.
L'accident de la mine.
Tilly Verandre.
Edward?
Forgive each other. It addresses Johann and Frederick directly. But I wonder if they were even here.
Remember the wedding picture? They were close friends once. How could they allow their grudge to escalate until...
You call each other traitors, but the only thing you've betrayed are the bonds that unite us.
No.
Here's something else. Many of you believe Grovik was cursed 20 years ago. God has not cursed you. This curse is of your own making.
Ruth's drawing mentioned a curse. What do you think that means?
It means they believed they were cursed, and that they needed something or someone to blame for their misfortune.
Ok. Remettons les pages.
This book goes back years. It lists births and deaths. Here's the third Fretland brother, the one who died in a cave-in. Someone added the word for Banelson, probably quite recently.
What does that mean again?
Curse. That word is all over this book. Not just the men who died in the mine, but other deaths in the last 20 years.
Ruth's drawing and the sermon both mentioned a curse. What do you think it means?
I don't know. There were surprisingly few births.
Perhaps they blame that on the curse as well.
Oh.
Look here. Ruth Elsa Fretland. She was buried in the cemetery. And the next entry, Simon Fretland. Now this is interesting.
Simon is dead? Oh, that's dreadful.
He drowned the day after Ruth died. Probably no coincidence. See what's scribbled next to it?
Mord?
Murder.
Who killed him? Ruth's father? Or the mob that trashed the store?
It doesn't say. After the children, a half-dozen deaths in a single week.
The curse.
It's listed as the cause for every single death.
Maybe there really was a curse.
Primitive superstition. But something changed after Ruth and Simon. It might explain why there's no one around.
Edward, if it killed everyone, how's that not a curse? What does that word say? Next to those names at the bottom.
Traitor.
Edward? What's wrong?
The final entry. There's no name. Alice, what if...
Oh, Edward, no.
Betty.
It doesn't mean she's...
She's not dead. She can't be. I'd know.
Teddy.
I need to see the grave for myself. It's not Betty. Betty's still alive.
Teddy? Where are you going? Don't leave me! Edward!
You better not be here, Betty. I'll never forgive you. This one, it's unmarked.
What are you doing? Have you gone completely mad? Edward, stop it!
Ma sœur!
Thank God. It's not her. It's not Betty. It's not her.
Oh, Edward. What have you done?
It's not Elizabeth. I was so afraid.
You're a monster.
But I had to be sure. If Betty had...
To hell with your Betty! When did she ever shed a tear for you?
Don't talk about my baby sister like that.
Or what? Or what, Edward? What will you do? Ignore us? Banish us? You've spent your entire life chasing her. When are you going to do something useful with what's left of it?
Quiet! Just leave me be.
Fine.
Quoi?
Lizzie?
Hein? Mais quoi?
Alice? Come back. Don't leave me alone. Please. Come back. I need you.
Qu'est-ce que... Alice existe pas? Betty. Ok, en fait on est fou. Plot twist, on est complètement taré. Ah non.
I was afraid you'd left me. Now listen to me. No!
Ah, j'ai pas eu le temps. Elle est là.
Lizzie. Hey. Lizzie, please listen to me. I didn't mean what I said.
Of course you meant it. Everything's always about Betty. Betty, Betty.
I care about you both.
Until it really matters. Then it's obvious who matters more.
I thought she was dead.
I wish she was!
Don't.
You deserve to be alone.
What? Mon cerveau il est fucked up. Alice!
Please, talk to me.
What's there to talk about?
You can't keep running away from me.
You think you own me? That you control me? That you get to decide how I feel and what I do every minute of every day? That I'm your puppet? Your little plaything?
What?
Well, fuck you, Edward Charles Harden! I never should have come here with you on this pointless chase!
Now, be reasonable. Lizzie? Alice? No! No, no, no! What are you doing?
What I should have done years ago. Maybe now you'll learn to appreciate us.
Now listen to me. Please, listen. Hear me out. Don't do this. You can't do this to me. I need you. I'm not whole without you. I can't lose you. I can't live without you. Don't, please, don't, no, 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 no! No!
Je pouvais rien faire.
Oh, Alice. What have you done? Please be all right. Please don't.
You make me sick, Edward. Your mother and father would be ashamed. Elizabeth would be ashamed. They did not think you deserved their love, so they abandoned you.
Don't.
Oh my
What?
child. We are all that you have, and we love you. We are here. With us, you are never alone. Do not forget.
No, never. Never. I never forget. I am never alone.
What? Succès déverrouillé, tout va changer. Tout va changer. Mon Dieu. Quoi qu'il se passe. Jour 4, je vais sauvegarder ici. Enfin, c'est sauvegardé, je vais faire une pause, une coupure vidéo.
Wake up, Edward.
Ah non, elle est encore là.
Stop hiding. Without us, you are nothing. You cannot hide from us.
Where's Lissy?
Alice is not here.
Bring her back. Please. I need her to...
Alice does not love Elizabeth like you do.
She loves me.
Not like I do, Edward.
I'm so tired. Please.
What do you want?
I think of you so often. You have no idea.
You just want me to forgive you so that we can keep looking for your precious, perfect Betty.
She needs us.
She never needed you, Teddy Bear. And she certainly doesn't need us.
I can't find her on my own.
Well, it's just too bad, my darling Edward. Because we're done playing second fiddle to little sis.
Wait, don't go. I'm talking to you, Lissy. Oh.
Ah. Alors, attends. Hop. Ça, c'est juste pour... c'est pour YouTube. À une prochaine fois.